Welcome back. From cacti to desert plants, the intense heat across the state has impacted nature of all kinds, including those that migrate, like butterflies. Cronkite News reporter Sydney Witte found out why less might be migrating to Arizona.
And as we head into fall, butterflies typically start migrating to Arizona. But this year, it may look a little different with a dry monsoon and record-breaking heat. Experts are concerned that butterflies could be impacted by a lack of blossoming plants and flowers. Blossoming flowers, nectar plants, and milkweed are plants that migrating butterflies in Arizona rely on to receive nutrients, according to Derek Kellogg, an entomologist at Butterfly Wonderland. And this year, their food source may be scarce.
When it's really hot, both nectar plants and host plants can suffer. And that can mean that there's not enough food for their caterpillars to develop on, but it can also mean that there's not enough food for the adult butterflies to be able to survive on.
Kellogg says a changing climate is impacting migrating species, like monarchs, the most. And if they can't make it to their winter home, typically Mexico or California, they will simply drop out of migration.
Those overwintering sites are basically necessary if they can't survive the winter. But as we move to a point where they can survive the winter, that's where we start to see a situation where these large and spectacular migrations are increasingly under threat.
Though Arizona is not where most butterflies roost for winter, it can be a major destination for them to gain nutrients and decide where to migrate next. Some butterflies, like this one, utilize Arizona as a pit stop to refuel before heading to Mexico, where they'll meet 2 to 5 million butterflies to hibernate. That's according to Butterfly Wonderland. And one conservatory supervisor says even though butterflies seek shelter under leaves during extreme heat, it can cause flying and migration difficulty.
If the temperatures get extremely hot, they kind of just wilt or faint. They can even be kind of just flying along and just get overheated and sort of dive bomb.
And she estimates Arizona will see less butterflies this season.
This summer, where it was so hot and dry, my educated guess would be that we're going to have less flowering plants going into the fall, and we'll see less butterflies.
Data will be released in the upcoming weeks about exactly how many butterflies have migrated through Arizona, and that will be compared to previous years. In Phoenix, Sydney Witte, Cronkite News. Back to you.